Hi, namaste, guys. Several things I have on my mind to touch on. Boy, I hope I don't forget any of these pointers that I want to touch on. Okay, so sorry for that noisy truck passing by. Okay, of course, that's beyond my control. I'm feeling a different frequency today, one that is more vivid, clear, cut through, and feeling a lot of clarity. Could be because one, Mercury entered. Has it, or is it sometime tonight? Let's just say it already has. How about that? Because I feel the energies, but it's not just Mercury's new transit that I'm feeling. So Mercury today enters Gemini. Of course, in a few days time it will go retrograde in this said sign. So it's in its home. It's at home. Mercury's flexing with homeboy, Apollo. And I just looked down, saw 1 2 3. So I feel like things that are gonna also 88% battery, things that are gonna be happening during this transit in particular. I don't know if it also includes the retrograde, are pretty much things that are destined. And I'm gonna touch on destiny. It's another celebrity tarot, but you know how I be teaching you guys um along the way, because everything is everything, so you guys can understand certain things. I just looked down again, I saw 0203. Okay, so a lot of ominous and uh things is happening. I feel like things happening as said. So this could be what I said, 222 again. Okay, we're in the year of 222, year of the Three of Pentacles, and we just left the Three of Pentacles frequency, and it's the head of the dragon frequency year. So a lot of things manifesting, concrete. Also, people being forced to walk their destiny path, their north node. So boom. That's why Spirit wanted me to touch on the fate destiny topic. Okay, so the synchronicity in terms of the order of the numbers that I just saw. This is confirmation that things are going to be playing out exactly as I've been saying, or exactly as I've said in a particular situation. Okay, so listen back to my readings, blah blah blah, and you just watch and observe and see. I think I advised you guys to do that some time ago, a few weeks ago, a few days ago, whatnot. I don't remember the time. Time in the age of Aquarius is so strange and funny. No wonder, because Aquarius is eccentric, rules eccentricities, stranger things, and blah blah blah. So I want to touch on destiny and fate. Oh, somebody got a date? Frick. Or somebody cheating and they got a date. Okay. Anyways, let me. Okay, still celebrity tarot. So I want to touch on date and fate. Date again? What the fuck? So, y'all, several of you going on dates. I feel like my nipples. This is so, I'm sorry. This is so PG 18. I normally say 16, but damn. My nipples, all of a sudden, I'm not a freak, guys. And what the hell is a freak? Like, damn. I just took a shower. That could be, nah, that's not it. I was gonna say, I think that could be it. I don't think that is it. Yeah, I got my tongue? Damn. What the fuck is going on? Happen? I feel like something bomb ass is gonna happen, whether it's to this collective listening, and somebody in this collective could be me, could be, I don't know, man, or somebody cheating. It's gonna be confirmed that somebody was cheating. Okay. Damn, because like my nipples, okay, they're relaxing now. Okay. They just got really stiff and tight. I could feel the skin around my nipples clench a while ago. I could feel it was so sudden. It was so intense because of how swiftly it happened and to a great degree. And it was like, oh my God, I just try to remember exactly what I was saying there about when it happened, because I feel like that's a confirmation. So dates, new connections coming in during this transit, and you got to watch out for them motherfucking exes coming in when Mercury goes retrograde. 555, it's time to move on from the past I'm getting. Okay, so I'm giving you guys advices whilst dishing out or airing out these celebrities' dirty laundries and shit like that. So Mercury retrograde is understanding what went wrong in certain connections, communication systems, blah blah blah. And it is also, it's not for you to go back to the past, but it's to aid you in healing. It's like closing off a chapter so that you can 555 move forward. So with these new connections coming in, it's for you you're supposed to move on. But the retrograde is like every time when we're being prompted to move on, mind you, the same day the retrograde begins, Jupiter enters Aries. The fuck is this? 9 of Wands? Let me just tell you, some of these exes, they just better not let a nigga try me. I'ma get his old motherfucking family. I just saw 0707, and I ain't playing with nobody. And 711. Listen, fuck around and I'ma catch a body. Okay? Okay. It's a good energy, because let me tell you something. The 9 of Wands is being, in a way, standoffish and standing your ground and protecting what you have accumulated for yourself and what you are, moving forward with. It's protecting your dividends. It's protecting your shares. Protecting what you value. And so that's one explanation of it. So, them exes who may be coming in that same day when Mercury retrograde, they better not fuck with us, because they gonna be getting a lot of anger. Well, maybe, it depends. But this could just be just us, not really, it could just be us just really being fixed and like, hell to the no, I'm not coming back to you. Okay? Yeah. I'm not crazy. I'm just, some of these motherfuckers are crazy, but, it's the transits. And so that's why I be telling people that we got self-control to some extent. Because, these motherfuckers, they be sitting down. They don't want to come back. But once Mercury retrogrades, specifically in its own frequency, Gemini, okay, that's one of the frequency that Mercury rules. It rules also Virgo, but Virgo is more like the introverted aspect of it. Gemini, the extroverted aspect. But Gemini is more 9 of Wands than Virgo. Very standoffish and the fuck, try me. I wish a ninja would. You feel me? So they won't be able to help it. They're gonna come in because the frequency will beckon them to. So people be, then why the fuck did we do got self-control to an extent? You feel me? And 936, goddess frequency. Damn. Some of them will be in that 9 of Swords frequency. Okay. Talking over and over again, trying to get a word in edgewise, well, this is what happened, like pretty much regurgitating shit, eating their words, spitting it out, eating it back. Yuck, that's nasty, but shit like that, because they're going to be way in over their heads. But that's the frequency that we're going to delve into. Of course, some of them may be a bit forceful in terms of wanting new beginnings with us, so we got to be careful, especially for the really crazy ones. Okay, guys, heads up. Okay, so, and these could be people we even recently met, whether on dating apps or where the fuck ever. People we recently met. These motherfuckers, they don't gotta be people we've known, like, or who we were involved with, like, years ago. Could include them too, but months ago, a year ago, even a few weeks ago, even days ago, you know, like, but like not today, since Mercury enters Gemini. You feel what I'm trying to say? So yeah, so be careful. So I want to touch on date again. What a bumble people. Oh my god, a lot of shit coming in. That's all I can say. 834, 87% battery. 3 plus 4 is what, people? Okay, enough said. But destiny and fate. I'm getting somebody got a date with destiny. Date with fate, date with destiny. Okay, beautiful. And that beautifully synchronizes with what I have to say in regards to destiny and fate. Because let me tell you something. I hear this message going around. And to be honest, I was engulfed in this deception myself, which I think is, I don't know if something from an enemy race, starseed race, or I don't fucking know. Or it was just thrown in there into our subconscious by the gods, who must be fucking crazy. Not all of them, but some of them. Who, you know, to keep us going around in circles. Let me tell you something. There are fixtures and non-fixtures, okay? There are certain things that cannot be changed, and there are certain things. It sounds like I'm fucking preaching. Hey, that's 901's frequency coming in. Also, I wanted to touch on Venus enters Aries on Monday, May 2. Okay, that's the 2nd and the 7th houses. We're focusing on there. So that could be where the clarity is coming from. But also the way in which I'm speaking. Okay, guys. So if you listen to them other videos, you can tell how the transits, they really fucking affect somebody. Because, like, for me, I'm heavily influenced by the celestial bodies and the moon specifically, okay? Not saying like my mood changes every 2.5 to 3 days, but my mood does change every 2.5 to 3 days. Okay? Y'all smart ass people. You know what I mean, smart ass people. Okay, so I don't mean that sarcastically though. I mean that. The smart folks, you know what I mean. Because you know how I always be speaking like in terms of like I'm speaking like paradox energy, kind of like I'm contradictory or trying to be contradictory, but you know what I mean. It's just so hard to like articulate sometimes. But destiny and fate. Now there's this thing, because like I actually, you know, got engulfed with it, but you know life is like a spiraling staircase. You know the more we learn, the more we learn that there's always more to learn, and there are higher heights. Higher heights and deeper depths in everything. So once you think you know, damn, you haven't learned shit. You feel me? A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay? Does A really sound like A? You feel what I'm trying to say? Okay, and I did not just try to rhyme. I just subconsciously, it just happened. It happens with me. It got that flow to go. Okay, so let me tell you, destiny and fate. Your destiny and your fate is fixed. Okay? Yeah, your destiny and your fate is fixed. So there was this woman explaining timelines, blah blah. It's something about tarot and why, you know, tarot isn't, you know, we shouldn't focus too much on tarot because the reader can say this And because you know this, you act differently, and it changes to that whatever the reading said. Okay, so I'm not gonna completely bash what she said, but the truth is, because it could be true in some extent, because guess what? If you didn't ask for a destiny reading or a fate reading, then you fucked. Because if you ask what that person gonna do next month, and spirit, you got an answer from the intuitive, and that person's spirit guide alerted them, and they're like, that bitch knows that you're gonna do that, do this instead. Then and you get fucked because you think that the person was going to do this, and they ended up doing something else instead. So in that regards, that's correct. The energies can shift. But when somebody gets a fate reading done or a destiny reading done, that's not going to change. And a lot of times, what you do and what you don't do, that's what causes that destiny to manifest or aids it in manifesting. Destiny, this was something that I actually said before on one of my Instagram accounts, that destiny cannot be changed. Fate cannot be changed. When you think you're changing someone's destiny or their fate, you're actually aiding them. And let me tell you something. It is not everything intuitives are allowed to see. Let me just say that. Because people, they want to know everything. And because somebody is a spiritualist and they're an intuitive and they're sensitive to frequencies and energies, you feel like, oh, they know everything. No. Nobody knows everything. Except for the higher ups, the primordial beings. They know everything. The Great Spirit. They know everything. We don't. In this 3D body, we don't. We are here ourselves trying to learn, just like everybody else. Learning how to be human beings. Learning how to vibrate in this 3D body. This robe of flesh. We still learning like everybody else. We're not. Even if we were gods or goddesses, here in this 3D form, we are, like said, 3D beings. Okay? So we may have exceptional, we may have an advantage over other people. But there's still certain things that we don't fucking know. So when you feel like you can draft up anybody's fate and destiny so you can try to intervene, you will only know enough for you to aid in the manifestation of that fate and or destiny. Okay? To the nincompoops out there who got red eyes and going around trying to fuck up people's lives and don't got enough self-love to focus all that energy on their own lives to make their own lives better. Fucking idiots. Okay? So fate and destiny readings are fixed. If you got a fate or destiny reading and spirit permitted that intuitive to show you that person's fate or destiny, and it said that they're going to be a trillionaire, they're going to be great, there ain't nothing you can do to stop that fate. Oh, what do you know? That was a rhyme again. Hooray. You feel what I'm trying to say? Damn. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. It's just my aspects. You feel what I'm trying to say? I could do it in my sleep, night or day. So, yeah. So whatever it is you're gonna do that you think is gonna be, detrimental to that person's fate or destiny. Damn, bitches and ninjas, you just ate in 1919. Somebody's spying, or somebody was looking into someone's destiny. That's something that happened in the past. And they did see that someone was going to become great. I don't know if it's one of you all listening in or one of these celebrities I've been talking about or a celebrity that's going to lead me to talk about, whether today or at some point in the future. Okay? No wonder Spirit led me to talk about this. And this was something I spoke about already on an Instagram account that I operate. I said that, didn't I? About fifth house in Scorpio, something of that sort. It could have been thereabout, or it's series prior to that or after that. I'm not sure. Thereabout that time frame. But yeah. But yeah, you can get readings done, and to be honest, that's why I said I'm not bashing that woman, because yeah, the energies can change. But that's because you did not ask for a fate reading or a destiny reading. That's what Spirit revealed to me. There's a difference, okay? Because if you ask what the fuck I'm going to be doing next month, you get a reading as to what I'm going to be doing next month or what's going to happen in my life next month. That is open to change. Because that's not a destiny reading. If you ask what my destiny is, whatever my destiny is, bitch, you cannot change that. Or anybody else's for that matter. Nor can they change yours. So don't worry about that shit. You feel what I'm trying to say? So I feel like I cleared that air. So I can move on now. What else did I want to say? So yeah, touching on the year of the head of the dragon, the North Node, where it's the year of the North Node, Three of Pentacles, things manifesting. People take 21. I keep seeing synchronicities. I keep looking down, and it's another synchronicity. It's like people. Oh damn. Okay. Damn. I feel like something really special gonna happen on Monday. That's all I can say right now where that is concerned. Okay, because I feel like there's something really special, something really important. So anyways, damn, is somebody gonna give birth on Monday? I don't know. The fuck knows. But like, don't have to be that, guys. But I did say Rihanna may give birth, is gonna give birth during the season of Taurus, the first 2 weeks of May, or could touch over into almost the third week, which I heavily doubt that, because like when does Gemini begin? About the 20 something. That's touching into the third week, right? Or about the 19th, still about the third week, because the third week is the 20 begins. The third week ends. Damn. The 21st. So yeah, the third week begins the 14th after the second fucking week ends. Hell is this? So, but I don't think it's gonna be that long, because she looks like she's about to pop any fucking minute. But that's how them baby girls do your stomach. I don't know. There's somehow these girls, they, and I notice not every woman, but most women who give birth to girls first, not all women, okay? They tend to make them put on a lot of weight. It's way harder for them to lose the weight. And a lot of these, not all these girl babies, but boys, they tend to more take suck than girl babies, okay? I'm not gonna get into that. I'm not dealing with maternity. 23, oh my god. What the fuck? Literally, I just looked down, like, and you know what? Thank you, Spirit. Because I be telling people Spirit is real, and they don't fucking believe, but that's their fucking business. I remember seeing something on Instagram. If you are not looking for signs, you will not fucking see them. Once you're open to seeing signs and these synchronicities, you will see them. And I'm not saying keeping your eyes set on your phone and not doing a goddamn thing else. Because my eyes were not glued to the phone. I was like looking out, straight ahead. The phone is below my face. And then I just look down. And I keep looking down every now and then and be seeing these synchronicities. But anyways, because I believe. Oh yeah, I think that's what the post said. Once you believe, you will start to see. Once you don't fucking believe, you're not gonna see, because that means you're not open to seeing certain shit. Your third eye isn't open. It's blocked or it's closed. Your spirit is motherfucking sleeping. It's asleep. So I did say maybe the last week of April, if a stressful situation arises, which we are hearing about, a stressful situation, seemingly stressful situation, which has seemingly arisen, which I feel like she has somehow brought it on herself out of anger and spite. And this sounds fucked up, but a lot of times people, they shot themselves in their own dick, waist, foot, literally and figuratively speaking. Some people, I'm sure you've heard of some situations where somebody has literally shot them own selves. Okay? But this is a more of a, figurative speech. Okay? So, let me tell you something before I go on to her. Because it's not all about her, but I feel like there's something there that spirit is dealing with her in a way. Spirit is dealing with her, and that's why I am talking about her so much. I said what I had to say about the Mashonda Alicia Keys, because Spirit done got Alicia Keys wrapped up and tied up, but that ain't Jesus. Okay? So that situation, and that Spirit bring something to my consciousness again for me to touch on. If you want, I'm sorry about the crazy woman singing in the background, that Jesus freak, who's the devil the Bible speaks of. But she's exceptionally loud tonight, that I've decided to record it at this time, that she has her so-called Bible study. I'm like, bitch, you the devil the Bible speak of. Like, why don't you do like Jesus said in the Bible, go in the closet and pray. Bite your fucking face so we don't have to fucking hear. Because, like, a lot of these people there, that's why I'm not religious. They're loud as fuck, and not equally, their wickedness abounds the loudness of their voice. So you can just imagine. Okay, this phone is probably, it's not recording that much, because I notice it's kind of for some reason listens to my voice and knows to record my voice alone doing these recordings for some reason, which I'm happy. So I'm not even sure if you guys can hear her that much or any at all. Oh, 850 and 85% battery. Oh gosh, I told you guys that this is like, man, a lot of people's egos are gonna be changing. People are gonna shibble down. In other words, Jamaicans, they would understand what I mean when I say somebody are gonna shibble down. That means that they're not gonna be as great as they were. Okay, so whatever the hell is this gonna happen? But also, this could be giving birth to a child. Is she gonna give birth next week? I don't know. I don't know why I'm getting that energy or something. Whether that's gonna be on Monday, May 2 or something, or over the weekend. May 1 begins Sunday. Okay. Anyways, so people being forced to walk their north nodes and stuff like that, and that's karma has a lot to do with that, because let me tell you too, don't be thinking that because people are being thrown, especially if like you've had your Saturn return, you're 30 years or older, 29 and a half, 30 years or older, and you're gonna be forced to deal with your Saturn, your karma, your karmic lessons. And if you haven't dealt with them any at all, during them 29 and a half years you've been alive, it's going to be super hard on you this year. Because this year is going to be a tough year, motherfucking year for some people. And I want to touch on Rihanna, because some crazy cuckoo fans, they think I got it out for her. But you see, she got a lot of karma. She got a lot of fucking karma. And there's some aspects that she got, and I feel like it has allowed her to have been a mean bitch for a long time. And she is being dealt. Saturn is dealing with her because she's over 30 years old. But I feel like she's got a lot of outstanding karmic lessons and karmic debt that she needs to pay. And some people are like, oh gosh, then OBR to blood clot. Why all of this happened to her now? Okay. I've been telling you guys that she's been on some crooked shit. You feel what I'm trying to say? And a lot of things she's done. She's hurt a lot of people. She's been doing it for a long time, for years. She's been shady. And Saturn never dealt with her because of a certain aspect that she got. Now that luck, I think I specifically remember putting that beneath a video that I recently uploaded. The luck ran out for you. Oh, so that's that's another synchronicity. This, what I'm saying now, synchronizing what I said then in that video. I don't remember if it's the last video or the one before that one. But someone's luck has ran out. Look at that. You feel what I'm trying to say? And I have nothing against Pisces people. It's not just the woman. But these people, they tend to be so shady. They tend to be so shady. They tend to, like I said, cast illusions. You feel what I'm trying to say? And 3111. There's another synchronicity, 854 and 84% battery. Okay, you go figure. I could go on and on. The synchronicities, they keep popping up. But she's been, let me tell you something. A lot of people, they don't want to believe karma exists, but it does. And you see, my advice to people out there who have been fucking up people's connections, their relationships, no matter what kind of relationship, whether it's business, sexual, romantic, people's marriages, same difference, people's friendships, people's family lives, people's relationships with their children. Wanna try no Ross have no pequenino? Try don't give birth to any kids. Try don't fucking get married. Try don't ever get in a relationship. Because listen, karma is a bitch to other bitches. No, let me not even use other. Karma is a bitch to bitches. But she's super dope and sweet to sweet people. So karma, in other words, is a fucking mirror. How about that? It's a mirror. Okay, whatever you project comes back at you. And guess what? This is so different. This mirror is intense. Is it a magnifying mirror? Magnifying glass. No, fuck. Not stupid. This is like, how do I describe this? Because like that would not be a mirror. That's a glass. But of course, mirrors are glasses, but not all glasses are mirrors. You feel me? And that's like another synchronicity. But this is like, but they do got mirrors like that, like magnifying mirrors. No, what the fuck do they call them? Like that really zooms into whatever that is before it. I think they got something like that. Well, that's fucking karma, whatever the fuck that's called. That's karma. Okay, guys? We don't know everything. Didn't say I knew everything. Damn, I made sure to say that before, beforehand. Okay? But that's karma. Okay? So if that's good, good's coming back. If that's wickedness, you better believe it's coming back. And people should not, not even say that. There's a difference, though, between wickedness and evil. Evil is necessary. It slays wickedness, which I think I might have mentioned before. Not sure if it was on this platform. I know I said that before. Just not sure if it was on this account. But anyways. So, Pisces people, what I've noticed, it's not just Pisces. There's another aspect that she's got. I just remembered. Yeah. Pisces, I just said not Pisces, that other aspect. I'm not gonna call out that aspect. Because it's best some people, they don't know certain things. It has allowed her to do so. And let me tell you something. If you're being cruel to people and you feel like you're getting away with it, let me tell you, you're not getting away with it. Saturn is keeping track. Like, that's something, the database of the universe is unlimited, it's infinite. Nothing is missed. On some real shit. Nothing is missed. Don't think that anything gets missed. Nothing gets missed. And these people who are out there doing wickedness, it's coming back around. A lot of these bitches, when they were young and looking really super duper sexy and hot, I think I got a man. And they're all hoity-toity and, look at me, I'm so fly. We all fucking fly. Fuck is this? Okay, another loud track. So, nothing gets missed by karma. Nothing gets missed by Saturn. Saturn rules discipline, restrictions. No other frequency is as strict as Saturn, Capricorn. The fuck is this? I guarantee you. Okay, because that deals with karma. Okay? And nothing is missed. It's not a frequency you can buy out and like, damn, let me give you some change, and you just wipe that record clean. Oh, fuck you. That's not gonna happen. Because the only currency that you use in this universe that really works is frequencies and energies. So if you want that clean, you gotta put in the work to get it clean. And guess what? A part of putting in the work is facing your karma, which is to experience it. Saturn also rules experiences. Okay? So, long and short of it all, you cannot escape your karma. So, I guess some people were expecting me to say, oh, do this and you can hinder your karma. Or some people be like these crazy fucking religious Jesus freaks. No wonder I was led to, mention them earlier. Oh, why don't I just fucking go to church and become a Christian and get baptized? And all them blood clot, witchcraft, and obia when I walk, nothing not going to come of it. All the people's lives I've sabotaged. No, not I, because I've never done that shit. I'm not going to put myself in them fucked up people's shoes. All the people's lives you've sabotaged and destroyed, and the tears you've caused them people, and the blood you shed out of bad mind and jealousy and red eye and covetousness and arrogance and ignorance, all of that. You think you're going to go into church? They think they're going to go into church and get baptized, and all of a sudden, all that's going to be washed away. The fuck is this? You still going to face your karma. You still going to face karma. You still going to deal with Saturn. You still going to face Saturn. Your Jesus ain't going to wipe away the fucked up shit you did to all them people. And everybody sings Kumbaya, Meninja, or everything is alright, or everything gonna be alright. The fuck is this? You gotta pay the price. And that's why I don't deal with religion, because people think they can do what they want to who they want, and then after, that's what the Bible considers presumptuous sin. You're not supposed to, but you do it, and then you come and say, oh, I want to be accepted into the fold. Like, these people, if Jesus is real, they don't even respect Jesus, because they're like, I'ma play Jesus like he a peddler. Or he a nincompoop. Like, the fuck? You say he is great. He's powerful. He can wash your sins away. How the fuck you think you gonna scam him like that? But I don't know. These people are Christians. They're the craziest motherfuckers I've come across. I don't know. And then, because I've had experience with Christian people. I was grown in the church. I'm not a Christian. Not anymore, because I've always been searching for agape love, and I just never saw that in the church. Because it just doesn't exist there. It's the synagogue of Satan. If the church is real, it is not yet manifested, because what we see now are the synagogues of Satan. It's not the fucking church. You feel what I'm trying to say? I've always been searching for that agape love. I never fucking found it. I'm like, the fuck is this unconditional love that I be hearing about on the Bible? Doesn't fucking exist in these churches. I'm like, the fuck am I doing in these places? Goodbye. But like, these motherfuckers, they be like wanting to like label spiritualists as crazy people. That's how they consider spiritualists. They consider us crazy. And I'm like, how can you say that we're crazy? Because for one, crazy loves to call everything else crazy except for themselves. So that's something that we should, just accept and just pay them no fucking mind. It's an obvious sign of their derangement. But Christian people, they have this imaginary figure they call the devil, okay, who they blame for their inadequacies and their fuckery. They even cuss him out at times like he's an actual person. This is so crazy, guys. I want you to think about it. And then they call spiritualists crazy. I'm like, literally, they should ban all these people call themselves Christians for being mentally deranged, because that religion is mental derangement personified. Because this devil that y'all be talking about, that is raging havoc on society, causing people to do this and that, when all these motherfuckers they lack is self-control. Y'all think he exists, and he doesn't exist. So I think all these Christian people, they suffer from serious schizophrenia. Now, I did say we all got mental illnesses, and they're not weaknesses. They can aid us where our gifts and abilities are concerned. But let me just tell you something. When we neglect ourselves and we stop focusing on ourselves and our spirits and, our journey, and start paying our neighbor's journey mind, we lose grasp of reality and become mentally deranged. That which was a strength becomes a weakness. You get what I'm trying to say? Okay. So, I think that's what I realized. And, I like to psychoanalyze, things and people. And, I don't want to say things. What the fuck is that? That sounds like an insect. Okay, so y'all know I'm outside. I heard some rustling. So, yeah. So, a lot of these 4422 again. A lot of these motherfuckers crazy. A lot of them, they're just fucking crazy because, like, if you think about it, a lot of people, if there was no religion, for I feel like a lot of the issues in society would not exist, because then people would be forced to deal with their issues and stop pinning their problems on this imaginary being, the devil. What the fuck? The only devil that exists are people. People are the only devils that exist. They play the roles. They play the role of a devil. Especially these motherfuckers who don't want to take accountability for their fuckery. Okay? On Monday, we are going to see changes, drastic changes. For some of you, you're going to see these changes rolling in over the weekend. Shocking changes. Like, so be prepared. This could be in your own lives. This could be in the lives of people around you, but and that also includes celebrities and stars. Okay. So, was I done talking about Rihanna? I don't fucking remember. Probably. Probably not. Let me see before I close off. I hope you want me to talk about the ASAP Rocky. Like I said, we don't know everything. I can only speak on what I've received downloads in regards to, okay? I'm not gonna make up something or just say something because everybody be talking about that. Nuh-uh. I don't follow trends. I'm not a follow fashion. Okay? Because if I go before Spirit and I say shit that I did not receive a download in regards to, I'm gonna seem stupid. You feel what I'm trying to say? So y'all just take the messages as they come. It is what it is. You know, this isn't for play. And a jerk we a jerk, a work we a work. You feel me? So now I don't take off. Right? Just as Apollo said, just as Spirit said, that's how I'm delivering it, okay? I saw 7-Eleven again. 4711. Excuse me. But she is gonna be a single mom. I was getting something like that. I don't know if I posted that or said that in a video or edit, but in that paragraph that I typed, I think under the last video or before that one. Yeah, she's gonna be a single mother. It is something for her to it's something for her to experience in this lifetime, or the Saturn cycle is a form of karmic lesson or karma for her. And you know, this could be because, like I said before, she wanted a particular person's marriage to be destroyed. She wanted to be with that person, and things don't work like that, because you see, when you get around to wanting to have your own family, how you want shit to work out, and you don't want bitches to come in and fuck that up. And you know, I want to touch back on young women and older women and shit like that. Young women, they act as if, and here I am, as though I'm not young. I'm 32. When I say young, I mean like late teens, early 20s. But can we really though? Because like those are like still babies. Because once you haven't had your Saturn return, like, can we really call you a young woman? You still a fucking child, as far as, you know, Saturn is concerned. But anywho, let's just say, okay, young woman, because like that's what I'm talking about. 20-somethings act like they'll never become 30-somethings. The fuck is this? Bitches, either you gonna die in your 20s or you're gonna become 30-something. I don't know how. I would never mock or jeer older women. I'm never doing that shit. When I see older women than myself, you know, really enjoying themselves, living it up, I be like, yeah, hell yeah. I like that energy. Enjoy it. Enjoy yourself, Moma. Because guess what? I know that, hey, I want to live. I want to experience life much older than those women. I want to live life way past their ages. So I don't want to feel like, oh, when I'm their age, I have to act like a fucking granny. You are as old as you fucking feel. Like right now, I feel like I'm a fucking teen. I cannot believe I'm 32 years old, going on 33. Damn. I literally cannot believe. This is so strange to me. I'm like, damn. Wasn't it just yesterday I was like about 18 years old, 18, 19, and so many things has happened since then. But it's just how I feel and how I look to myself. To be honest, I think I look way younger now than I did when I was in my teens. I'm not fucking asking you. Because like my ID, when I got my ID, I got my government ID renewed. And motherfucker, if I were to show you both IDs, like literally the new ID of me being 32 looks so much younger and better than when I was 18 years old when I just got my first government ID. I'm like, oh my god, look at this shit. Age is just a number. Some of these young chicks, they be like putting down these older women. Like, bitch, go and sit down with your old before your young ass. And I don't even know if I should say old before you're young, because some of them, they never get young. They never experience being young, because the moment they came out of their mama's pussy, they looked old till the day they died or die, if they're not yet dead. You feel what I'm trying to say? So just age means something, because in terms of numerology, but outside of numerology, bitch, just sit the fuck down. Yeah, a lot of these, younger women, they need to have several seats. Some of them are babies now, but I guarantee you when they're 20, like, and we'll be like, what, 50 something, we still gonna look younger than them. So don't be like, damn, oh, you shut the fuck up. Let women enjoy themselves at whatever age they are at. And I kind of feel bad, and I'm going to talk about why I feel bad, because it's been on my mind since I think yesterday or a few days now, and I want to touch on it. Now, when I talked about Rihanna's insecurity in regards to her size and her pregnancy and how she feels insecure, I'm just going to apologize. Like, literally, like, this seems like it makes no fucking sense. But I'm just, this isn't to please anybody. Fuck is this? I don't kiss ass. But when I think about it, listen, me of all people, an Aquarius rostering, I should know better. There are no judgments here, as long as you're not a fucking pedophile. You feel me? Yeah, whoever you want to be that. If you want to be a transgender or homosexual man or woman, if you want to shave your hair, bleach your hair, if you want to starve yourself, whatever the fuck you want to do to yourself, I don't fucking care. And that should not be my business, especially me, an Aquarian. Like, if you want to walk naked, bitch, walk fucking naked. You feel what I'm trying to say? I don't know what energies I was under that particular time, but I was going really hard on a bitch that day. I'm gonna tell you that for real. I need to listen over to that and see what energies abounded then, because like, damn, I was like, man, for real. You feel what I'm trying to say? She does look, cute, with her stomach. And like, who the fuck says that a pregnant woman gotta cover her stomach? You feel what I'm trying to say? Because you know what really cemented this belief? Because it was rolling in. Oh, I guess it's the new transits coming in that's really giving me a a clear head and really aiding me in, thinking. I don't want to say illogically, but I guess logically, there goes another paradox. The fuck is this? I'm not a paradox queen. Anyways, well, I'm a Aquarius trying, so. But, I was listening to, what the fuck? An interview. Oh. There's an interview I was listening to. I don't want to talk about which interview it was, but somebody was talking about like the music in Jamaica, blah blah blah, and they were not digging trap dancehall or dancehall trap music, blah blah. I'm like, you cannot expect this genre, this age of Jamaicans to do the same music. I know we miss the Dennis Brown vibes, Marcia Griffiths, Bob Marley, some other ones, Gregory Isaacs, some other ones I was listening to, Everton Blender. Who else was I listening to the other day? Was it John Carpenter? Is that his name? I don't fucking know. What is his name? Some other Carpenter. If I was a lady, would you marry me anyway? Would you have my baby? I'm gonna put a link to that song below this video because that's a really cute song. Oh my god, I know them songs sweet. I know those are sweet energies. Who else was I listening to the other day? There was another. Damn, who else was that? There are so many of them, guys. So many of them, and a lot of them have died already. I don't think Everton Blender is dead. I think he's still alive. I'm not sure though. Gregory is Gregory Isaacs dead or not? I'm not sure. But a lot of them have passed on before. Whole heap of them die already, I mean, like the ones, really started that reggae era in Jamaica. Man, some sweet, and it's just, the music is so nostalgic. But when I heard a person talking, and I'm gonna tell you who the fuck it was. Sean Paul. He had it was an interview. He was interviewed by the Breakfast Club, and he was talking about Shenseea, and I didn't listen to the entirety, but I was led to it by King Mixup, a vlogger, a blogger, and I didn't even listen to all of it. I don't think I did, but he said something, and I don't think he offended Shenseea. He was really nice with how he was, speaking his mind. But like King Mixup was like, Shenseea took to TikTok. I actually passed. I didn't watch the video with Shenseea on talking about she don't like people telling her what the fuck to do. And I scrolled past because one thing, I don't watch these celebrities social media accounts. I don't even like, especially if I'm not a fan of you. Even if I see your video in a feed, I'm gonna scroll past that shit. Sometimes I will pause the video and touch the option thing and select not interested, so they would limit your videos from my feed or not show your fucking video any at all. And I've done that to several Jamaican quote unquote celebrities. Oh, let me not say that. Jamaican performers. Man, are these performers. So listen, even if I don't like you or your energy because I get a fucked up vibe from your energy, I must speak the truth, because me not speaking the truth is not gonna make the truth not true. You feel what I'm trying to say? Okay. And you see these transits before I go into that interview. So see why some people are fucked up? Because in that trans, whatever that transit was, when I went really ham on Rihanna, let me just tell you something. People got some of those aspects. And you wonder why they think a certain way. Damn. It's the aspects, man. the aspects they were born under. It's so sad, but it's just what it is. And I can pretty much tap into everybody, most people's energy, well, everybody, because I feel the transits to a very intense degree because of my natal aspects. Okay, so I feel the shift. I can tell, literally, I can tell when a celestial body is going to change frequency. I always feel the shift in my aura, in my auric field, in my body. I feel the shift in my frequencies and energies all the time. You feel me? And I normally feel the changes before these celestial bodies enter these new transits. It's like I can feel it afar off. So anyways, let me go into because now I have a lot of clarity now in regards to certain things. And I'm not being a hypocrite. I'm being woman enough to say, I was wrong to say it in a certain way. It is true. She is self-conscious about, blah blah blah. But the way in which I brought it forth was fucked up. I'm like, bitch, like I discipline myself a lot of times. You don't have to tell me the fact to do that, but you can, because like, we're here to, teach each other, help each other, blah blah blah. But it is what it is. But anyways, so let me tell you something. I really digged Rihanna, especially when she just came out, and everybody was like, oh, she's copying Beyonce. I was like, fuck you, bumbleclad people, leave her alone, and shit like that. But I feel like, being an intuitive, realizing who the fuck I am, that's better to say, and discovering a lot of stuff about her energies, it kind of made me see her differently. Well, it actually did make me see her differently. And not so much of a fan of her again. And when I'm not a fan of you, if you're a musician, I don't listen to you. Literally, I don't listen to your music anymore. It sounds fucked up, but it's the truth. Because it's like me supporting fuckery. That sounds intense, but I'm an extremist, but I don't think I'm the kind of extremist that's gonna bomb somewhere. That's fucking stupid. I don't mean like that. I mean like when I believe in something, it's 111%. It's not halfway. I'm not wishy-washy. It's not like these Christians, they got one foot in the church, one outside, like Lady Saw. It's like, bitch, why don't you just get the fuck out of the church and go back into the dancehall industry, because we see that you miss it so much. Damn. You be there and you peeping over the next side of the fence. Like, bitch, just go over there. Just leave where you are and just fucking go. And have a grand time. Because like you hear a lot of ruckus going on, and you curious as fuck. If you were enjoying Christianity, you would not be curious the least. So I'm gonna touch on Duttie, okay, Sean Paul, you feel me? Sean Paul. So he was really respectful. That's what I want to say. So, I didn't see him disrespecting her, because we gotta understand it's his perspective. He's much older, and he's from a different era. And when you think about the music from, like, especially, I don't know his natal aspects, but it seems as though he got a lot of fixed frequencies, whether it's Taurus, Leo. Let me look up and see what year he was born. I think he was born during a fixed year. I could be wrong. Taurus, maybe a year of the ox, year of the dragon, year of the goat, or year of the dog. But if not, he was born under one of them frequencies: Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius. Sean Paul, let me look him up whilst I talk. But if not, he's got some fixed sign somewhere. And it's Jamaican rapper, that's what they got him as. Oh, God. Okay, Ross, he's an Aquarian. But Aquarians are open to change a little. It's still a fixed sign. It really depends on where your Aquarius is. Where I got Aquarius, I more readily accept changes than other people. I thought he was married to this chick way longer. Maybe they were dating before 2012. But I thought they were, well, anyways, OD, he got some shit of distinction in Jamaica. Fuck, I didn't know that shit. OD, he got OD beside his name. That's let me get the correct acronym for that shit. OD acronym. Some like order of distinction or some shit like that. I'm not seeing it right here. It means, because in Jamaica it means something different. So I guess Google's just gonna show me, international acronyms for it. But I think order of distinction. Let me just go with that. I'm not gonna search any further. But he's an Aquarian. He was born January 9, 1973. What year was that? Year of the... Let me check my book. Year of... Let me see. Because that's definitely another fixed year. So we understand the fixed signs are not that welcoming or accepting to change. Damn, I didn't want to take out this book because it's like behind so many things. But let me just check. 1973. Bumbleclad. Ox. I know me looking up already, He was born the year of the... You see, Taurus people and people born in the year of the ox, because they synchronize. They're not open. And Scorpio and year of the goat, or people who are Scorpios. Those are the most fixed signs. More fixed than Aquarius and Leo. Well, Taurus and Scorpio, they belong to the same wavelength. That's why we got to understand that he's not open to change. Taurus rules tradition, norms, values. And so what people are used to, they're not used to that shit, being changed, whatever they were brought up in. So, the trap dance hall, duh, you wouldn't fancy that. I don't expect you to as an astrologer, because damn, you were born during the year of the ox, plus supporting that you were born during the season of Aquarius. So but the bitch is arrogant because it's so obvious, because it's in the same time. It's, come on, like, anybody who's got sense knows that she's throwing shade. She took offense, what he said. And that bitch she's ruined her career. I don't think she can repair her career. No, because like her time on the Wheel of Fortune has ended anyways. You get only so long on the Wheel of Fortune, and so much time. You get only so much time on the Wheel of Fortune and no fucking more. And then it's somebody else's time on the Wheel of Fortune. And so it goes. When you get your chance, that's why you use it up and do as much as possible that you can, and do things to the best of your ability. And don't use that time about your fucking feud with other artists. Fuck is this? Because nobody, no care how pretty you think you are, or how talented or well versed and shit like that, once your time is up, people are gonna be tired of you, because the energy said, enough for you, bitch, enough for you, ninja, it's time for somebody else. And we see that happening with Nicki Minaj, because Nicki Minaj is very well versed. The honest truth is, I don't see anybody who can spit bars like Nicki Minaj, who can rap like her, who can put together, where this world is concerned on a very superficial, on a very vain level. Let me just rephrase and say that. Because I'm yet to see the rapper, especially a female one, who is spiritual and spitting spirituality at people to wake people up spiritually. I don't see any bitch like that in the industry. But where the common shit is concerned, where the common rapping about the common shit is concerned, like vanity, I don't see any bitch 10 1 10 10. I don't see anybody who can spit like Nicki Minaj, who can write like her either. But guess what? Her time's up on the Wheel of Fortune. You don't decide how long you stay. 936, 936, 79%. Okay. It's just this what it is. You don't decide. The universe decides that. Your destiny and your fate was already predestined. It's in your natal chart. That's the predestination. Your natal chart. Yeah. That's the key to your destiny. Well, a part of it, Spirit says. Most of it. But it's hard for him to accept. But I understand what he's saying. She came in as a dancehall artist. You can't just switch over and all of a sudden, bitch, you a pop star. Fuck you think this is? You ain't no Rihanna. Rihanna didn't start out. Well, she did replay. What genre was that? It wasn't hip hop. It was a fusion of hip hop, pop, and reggae. I'ma just say that's the truth. But how many of those songs did she do first? No, she went straight into a bit of R&B and hip hop. No, was it hip hop? What would you no R&B? Because most of her earlier songs are R&B like, and then she went into pop and then a little rock and shit like that, and back to rock and then back to pop. But she wasn't like spitting out a whole heap of dancehall or soca or reggae music. She started out with R&B. She just put out one reggaeton-ish kind of, and I wouldn't even say replay was reggae. What fucking genre? I don't even know what genre that is, to be honest. But she didn't start off as, doing Caribbean music per se. Ponder Replay was the only Caribbean music I could say that she actually, no. Yeah. For real. Because there are other songs on an album with that song, I think. But I think that was the only song. I could be wrong. Because I never ever really followed these celebrities. Not like how I see some people do. So even then, when I was actually following celebrities in a kind of way, it wasn't to that crazy extent that I see people, who are really... I was never like a stan or a stance or whatever they call them, or a part of a celebrity fan base. Never. But I would admire some of them. But that's different from being obsessed. I was never obsessed. Okay? But... see, that's different. Shenseea started off, she was okay with being small-minded, with, just, the attention from the Jamaican, public. Years later now, you want to go international. We can't stop you. You're free to do what you want to do. But you cannot, just as you cannot, nobody can tell you what to do, you cannot tell anybody what to do, such as to fucking support you. So you see, it comes with repercussions. It comes with a door hitting you in your fucking face, bitch, kind of energy. So you be like nobody, because you're fucking big and get tough and, spend up all kind of money for the quote-unquote dolly body, and you feel like you it. Damn, you never, she was not used to looking good. This is also, you know, I told bitches months ago on that same Instagram account that I need to look in the mirror from now and just start appreciating yourselves. Don't wait until you have money and you're doing all of this and all of that. Don't do that shit. Don't wait until people come and they start idolizing you and that fly up into your head, and all of a sudden you feel like you some big shot Roman, and so you got your tits out blowing. Think you're queen, but you ain't been. You are not the big shot rolling. This is the big shot rolling. This is the big shot rolling. You feel me what I'm trying to say? It was actually a song that I wrote, but it's really dope on the track. But what I'm trying to say is a lot of these bitches just came into some money, started spending money on themselves. Men spend money on them to change them because these men didn't accept them as they were before. And I said already, Shenseea, he's actually sent some of my shit to her, dressmaker boy manager. That's what King Mix-Up calls that Jamaican manager of hers. And, rather than, working with me, they decided to steal my song and to, Spirit showed me. And it's a good thing I'm not just a songwriter or singer rapper, but also an intuitive. They actually tried to kill me for my music. And they've been stalking me. So when I and how I know, as Libra, they can't hide a damn thing. When I mentioned her drooping breast, I did that not to be petty, but because I knew she was watching. And it was like less than a month after I made that comment that they claimed that she had gotten her breast done. I'm like, that's not a coincidence. That's actually a synchronicity, a confirmation that the bitch and that dressmaker boy, manager of hers, that Jamaican big belly boy, been watching my shit, stalking my Instagram, having people hack my Instagram account to interfere with my work and to try to steal my songs. But I have everything back up in so many different places you will never fucking believe. Because their intentions were to steal my music. And there are other things that I've spoken out about, that I've seen them made moves to confirm that they were watching me. And I know. You understand me? But a lot of bitches, they're not used to looking pretty. And so, the guys spending money on them for them to look a certain way, they're spending money on themselves to look a certain way. And it's like, they have no more fucking sense. It's like nobody can give them advice. Nobody can, it's like everybody's a fucking idiot. They're the only ones with sense. And how dare anybody even think to say anything to or about them? And I would never take to offense. I would never take offense to what Sean Paul said. He talked so calm. Go and check out that the Breakfast Club interview with Sean Paul. It was about a day ago or a few days ago. If you took offense to what he said, you're a fucking idiot. Just think, put yourself in her shoes. Not really, just for argument's sake. And just tell me if you would feel angry or angered because of what Sean Paul said. Because, like, I don't see that. I know, yes, you know, the truth is what he was just simply saying is that people are used to her doing dancehall, and they're used to her as a dancehall artist. Her making that sudden switch to doing pop music. No, she was trying to copy she was trying to jump into my destiny and my fate. A copycat cat. She's a Sagittarius rising. A copy fucking cat. Fake. I'm not saying all Sag risings are like that. Because if you got other aspects that counteract that, yeah. And of course, you decide if you want to vibrate low in that aspect or high. Plus, she's a sun in Libra. They are caught up in their public image, and a lot of times it gets the best of them. So I wrote like a lot of pop songs, but I never considered myself a pop star. My musical genre preference is rock, alternative rock. In my teen years, those years are very sensitive and very, very important to not just me, but those years are very sensitive to everyone. For most of those years, if not all my teen years, it was rock music that I focused on and listened to. It was a comfort zone for me. So rock music is not just my foundation, but it's also nostalgia for me. But then again, Aquarius rules rebellion. And Aquarius and rock music is a rebellious form of music, a rebellious genre of music. And we see her trying to take on this rebellious nature, which she was never about. That's another confirmation that she's stalking me, watching my social media. And let me tell you, when you compete, you lose. Don't try to be someone else. Be yourself. Didn't I sing a song that I marched to during my primary school graduation? Don't you ever wish you were someone else. You were meant to be the way you are exactly. Don't you ever say you don't like the way you are when you learn to love yourself. You're better off by far when you learn to love yourself. And I hope you'll always stay the same, because there's nothing about you I would change. That was so synchronistic for my life. Such a powerful advice for me to move forward with. Bitches need to learn and know that. But how they're gonna walk in their destiny and their fate, and they don't even know. They know everybody else's destinies and fate except their own. That's some real self-hate. 1, 2, 3. They're unaware of who they are. They don't know who they are. To walk in that frequency and energy is so sad. They know who I am. They know who you are. They know who we're supposed to be. But they don't know any of that about themselves. And they're busy trying to be who we are and who we're supposed to be, or who they think we're supposed to be, based on a glamour. And they're not being who they should be. If my Jupiter blessings are overseas, it don't mean yours are overseas. But some people throw away certainty for uncertainty. But there's this saying, a bird in hand is better than two in the bushes, because you may not get half of what's in the fucking bush. The fuck is this? But a lot of people, they throw away that certainty that they got in their head for what's not certain, like what Shenseea did. Then there she is in the States, not just her, but Jada Kingdom too, creating a whole heap of bumbleclot ruckus and drama. And everybody have luck, you know. That luck, you know, puss and dog don't have the same luck, you know. Some bitches may go over there and the other bitches. I could go to the States and bitches bow down. Or bitches just welcome me. And don't fuck with me and don't cause no problems, man. But you get over there and it's a whole heap of bitches. They're skeptical of your energy because it's your natal aspects, it's your frequencies and energies. You just don't have the energies to blend in. There's a lot of hostility that comes from you. There's a lot of hostility that arises from your energies approaching theirs. It's not a good mix. And it's not because you think you light skinned or you a mongrel, a mixed breed. You think that, oh, you're supposed to be more readily accepted. It's the kind of thing to do with that. It's frequencies and energies. That's not complexion. That's a different thing. But some bitches, their minds are not that advanced to comprehend frequencies and energies. It's sad. They may think, oh, because they're a certain way, they should be accepted. That's not how it goes. Was that in your destiny? Is that your fate? You feel me? So you started off doing, all he was saying, you started off doing dance hall. The people they were expecting, even if like say, you know, it's like I'm helping bitches here and I'm not even a fan of a bitch. But I'm not gonna give a bitch advice. I'm not gonna do that. Bitch ain't paying me for consultation. Fuck is this? Because bitches, they want you to help them. Or they want you to give them advice. But they want you to starve to fucking death. I ain't gonna give you good free advice. The fuck is this? People, they were expecting dancehall. You gave them something else. You're free to do what you want, but they're free to spend their money however they want. You can't force them to purchase your album. Just as they can't fucking force you to sing what they want to hear you sing or to, you know, for you to perform. So nobody forces any fucking body. You're offering a service to people. Humble your fucking self. Or you're gonna be the type to just put out music. You don't really care how many records you sell. You're just doing it for the sheer fun of it, like myself. But if you're, because Librans are competitive as fuck, she's not doing it for the sheer fun of it. She's doing it to make money. She's doing it to make score. Then why don't the fuck you give people the fuck what they want? Stop acting like you a dumb bitch that you are. And acting like these people who are your fans have no say in your career because they built that fucking career. And now you want to turn around and spit in their faces? Nah, bitch. That's some hair-headed shit to do. That's a real bitch. That's some real shit. for some real bitch. So, if Sean Paul got sense, which I know he does, he knows she's, throwing shade at him. She done fucked herself up because you know what she did? She made everybody see how arrogant as fuck she really is. She can't take that back. Nuh-uh. She can't. She cannot. There's no going around it and pretending like, oh, I wasn't talking about you. We are in that age where you cannot hide shit. I said that before. And people are reading energies more and more than ever. Right now, the veil is so thin. People can tell when you're talking about them, when you're directing your energies towards them, and when you're not. So don't be thinking you can come and like, even if like, you'd be like, I didn't think you were talking to me. We cool, but he knows. Because it's also that Queen of Swords spirit where in which, oh bitch, I know you talking about me, but whatever, we good. Or I'm gonna let you think we good, but I have nothing to do with you. Yeah. Because I see that you're an arrogant bitch. I'm not even gonna argue the fuck with you. Some gonna be arguing. Some gonna be like, you know what? Done with you for good. You said that? Oh, I got nothing to do with you anymore. And it's what it is. Yeah. Some bitches, they just love the competition. Oh, they see that, oh, you're taking the high road. They try to take the high road with you. And it's like, bitch, don't try to take the high road with me. I'm in a completely different league. Stay local. Oh, you trying to be this. You're trying to be that. And I noticed it was like ever since I started talking about how these local artists, they're not ambitious enough. I'm sorry, I'm actually fixing something. Okay, so I fixed it. Okay, so yeah. Stop trying to copy and stop trying to... Yeah, it was at the same time. Yeah, I just remembered what I was saying. And like these like people like, okay, try to copy my swag, It's so crazy. Like the international market is for everyone. But when you're trying to like literally act like someone else or trying to be like someone, this is just fucking stupid. Like when you're not being yourself, you lose. If something wasn't destined for you, if something isn't your destiny, don't try to walk in that energy. You're gonna flop and you're gonna lose. It is what it is. I want to also touch on new and upcoming artists who are actually collaborating with these expired artists. I'm sorry. I'm just playing when I said expired. I'm thinking around. But pretty much, I can't say that. Nah, it's not being disrespectful. It's the Wheel of Fortune. They've had their chance on the Wheel of Fortune. Damn. You know, you can still do your music, but don't expect that you're gonna be the queen of this or the queen of that as you were, you know, once upon a time, because things and times change. You know? Yeah. And now more than ever, time's changing faster than ever. Okay? And it is what it is. Soon enough, the younger generation is going to be, you know, it's going to be their time. And you're going to be seen like grandma. Even if you're not grandma, even if you're a sexy grandma, they going to see you as grandma, and they just don't want to, you're going to seem old to them, even if you don't look old. Okay? It is what it is. And then you got a lot of these women, they don't want, not just women, but mostly the women, they don't want to have several seats. They don't want to have a seat. You know, and accept that, hey, and it's not just these women, because you got some of these men doing it. They be like, oh, they're done with music, and they be splurging, you know, wasting, squandering their monies. Some of them, you know, new people bribing them, because there's always somebody bribing them, and there's, you know, people new adding to the list of, you know, people on their payroll and shit like that. So you find out, oh, money's going down, or they decided they wanted an extra bitch, an extra lover, an extra side piece. And, you know, their money starts dwindling. And when they see the money reaches a certain point, they're like, oh, damn, I got to put out a new track to bring this money back up. Oh, my God, it's the truth. Like Diddy and them ninjas. Diddy, Dre, yeah. And some more Jay-Z and some more and shit. You feel me? But come on, man. Just fucking sit down. Yo, grandpas now. Fucking sit down. I'm not putting down the older folks, because it's a blessing to, you know, live long. I'm just saying, just stop being so frivolous and shit. Save your monies, invest your monies properly. Stop splurging on shit. It's not that serious. Trying to keep up with the Joneses or pretending like, we still live. Just fucking live. And let other people come in and take over the industry. You not what you claim to be gods and goddesses. They exist, but you guys are not them, and you need to recognize. I'm talking these older art performers. They need to recognize that they're not. You feel what I'm trying to say? And have seats. Because trust me, you'll know when you are a god or a goddess. You lit all over. And I'm not even going to get into that, tooting my own horn and shit. But just fucking sit down. Just fucking sit down. They all be wasting their monies and shit. And then when their monies dwindle down, they're like, oh, damn. Back in the industry, let me throw out another track to make a quick buck, to bring up back this money in this net worth. The fuck is this? And then you got these younger artists coming in, collaborating with them because they feel like they're going to add weight. No. These people, they don't add weight to you. They take from your energies. I did talk about collaborations, and the frequencies and energy shit. I talked about that. It's not everybody you collaborate with. And just fucking stop collaborating with people. How about that? Or keep it to a minimum. Because some of these people, you don't even know them. And they're energy vampires. Leeching off of your energies. Oh, they're washed up. And they want to stay current. Okay, so you're current now. Oh, you think that, you're the one using them? A lot of them, they know better. They know that they're using you. You don't need these old rappers or performers or whoever the fuck they are to add weight to you. You don't need them. They're played out, they're washed up, they're washed out, and they need to have several seats. And that's that. You collaborating, how about collaborate with a current artist? Someone who's rising just like your fucking self. Or just do your songs. You don't need a Rihanna, you don't need a Nicki Minaj, you don't need a Beyonce, you don't need an Alicia Keys to fucking make it. You don't need them on your track for your track to be dope or big. Because I've been looking at some new performers, and I see a lot of these guys, they got so many views without these so-called big RDs, big performers, big performers. And the songs they got with these big performers, they're like, they got the least amount of views. I'm like, Sela, they burp. Confirmation, heavy confirmation. Like, why? Why did you even fucking bother to collaborate with that person? Why did you even bother? Because, like, they didn't add anything to you. Like, you got so many views on by yourself without collaborating with them. Why did you have to collaborate with them? Like, that didn't make any sense. So, you guys are just, damn, these people are feeding off of your energies, because if you check some of their, their music, people aren't watching their videos anymore. People aren't viewing their shit. I can tell even with Beyonce and Jay-Z, people are not feeling their energies anymore. Like, they made names for themselves, but I said, if you are a celebrity and you don't move on where Saturn is concerned, and learn from those lessons, move up and move on, then you're gonna become a lame. You're not gonna leave the industry great. You're gonna leave the industry being a fucking lame. As a matter of fact, it's gonna leave you. You're not gonna leave it. And it's best that you leave the industry and don't have the industry leave you, because that's a shame. Leave the industry, with people perceiving you as a great one. Not you being pushed out because you washed up and people are tired of your fucking voice. They're tired of seeing your fucking face. They're tired of hearing you. It's just the energies and frequencies. And so when you get your chance, stop wasting it and feuding with fucking people. Fucking idiots. They need to stop doing that shit. I see it happen here in Jamaica also. A lot of these performers, they've gotten their chance on the Wheel of Fortune. They squandered and wasted their fortunes. And then they be coming back years later trying to get a hit. Oh, no. It don't matter how dope the song may sound. And some of them, they just cannot do anything dope again. Some of them, they still got that dope nature, but they don't have the energy supporting that dope nature for it to take off. Once the energies leave, that's it. It's done for you. It don't matter how lit you are. It's done for you. You just gotta hang up your robe and sit down. I'm telling you, it's the truth. It don't make any sense. And that's why you focus on your prize. You focus on your life. And you get your chance. You get your in. Stop focusing on damn hoes. And what do they call them? Groupies. And whether they're male groupies or female groupies. Don't pay them any fucking mind. They're going to come around because, hey, now you've got all this attention. Now, you've blown up. But don't let that get to your head. Save your money and don't squander your money on these hoes. Let them get their own. However means their natal chart says to. Right? So that's what happens with a lot of them. And then they start some drama and shit to get get some attention for their music. Like, damn, I don't know how they think the way they think, starting drama so that people can listen to their music or watch their videos. And I'm like, damn, that is the stupidest fucking shit. I mean, like, yeah, it does make people, remember that, oh, that guy exists. Oh, but so that still doesn't mean they're gonna listen to your music, because like I said, they've expired. You feel me? And there are a lot of them here in Jamaica. They got their 15 minutes on stage. They wasted it because they thought they were going to be on stage forever. And you know what distinguishes, what separates and distinguishes the wise from the foolish? Once the wise always got a plan. And once they get that opportunity to execute that plan, they're gonna execute that plan. And then afterwards, whatever is left over, they can, maybe to some extent, not to great extents, be frivolous a bit. But they got their plan. Oh, I need this to manifest. I'm gonna, put that into place once I got the money for that. And then I can maybe entertain some hoes, if I'll ever even entertain any hoes. You feel what I'm trying to say? But a lot of them, they waste their time, their monies, resources, and their energies and all kinds of shit. And it's just a lot of hoes for them. And then at the end of the day, it's like, oh, they got nothing left for themselves. They're in bankruptcy. They're in debt up to their eyeballs. And it's like, how can they repay all that money? How? The loan sharks, how the fuck? I want to say something in regards to that Konshens situation and blah, blah, blah. But I remember saying something some time ago. A lot of these so-called, I don't have to say so-called, but a lot of these performers, they be borrowing money from loan sharks. And a lot of them, their lives and, their loved ones' lives are in danger because these loan sharks are out for them and their loved ones. It's so funny, King said that he never reported that his pregnant wife was missing. And this seems a bit fishy to me. Now, it could be that the kidnapper, he definitely knows the kidnapper. And, maybe they threatened him that, oh, if you go to the cops, blah, blah. But, it's just, I don't know. I don't have 111% clarity on this, but it's fishy. That's all I can say. He does, I feel like, strongly does know the kidnapper. I want to say a loan shark, but man, over time the truth will manifest itself, so we don't gotta sweat it. So it's remember I was mentioning that, guys, about loan sharks. I think in some video some time ago on this channel, I think I did mention that. a lot of these, men, and I'm not even gonna touch on that, because a lot of these black men, you notice, a lot of them, once they it's like their ultimate dream and wish is to be with a Caucasian woman, or a woman from another race, or a mongrel, a woman that's mixed breed. And it's like that's their only ambition, other than their music blowing up and them getting some attention, which the whole reason for them wanting all of that is so they can be with some white woman, or some mixed breed mongrel woman. I mean, like, that's what you call an aspiration. Okay, that's that's what floats your boat. Okay, not what floats mine, whether male or female, but that's what floats a ninja's boat. Okay, fine. And I just like, okay, whatever, because they aspire for these women, and they, not all of these women, but a lot of these women, they're like, for whatever fucking reason, are supposedly high maintenance. I'm like, bitch, why are you high maintenance? I mean, like, real beautiful women aren't high maintenance. Like, is you that ugly that a ninja gotta spend all that money on you for you to fucking look good? That's what I don't understand. There's such major contradictions in society. Like, what happens to the natural beauty, where you don't gotta even put on much makeup, you don't gotta do much to your hair, you just beautiful. Bitches, they be doing the most. It's sad. And then these bitches, these men, they put themselves in debt for these bitches, so that they can keep them. And I'm like, damn, you are trying to make it seem as if you were making money you were not making, and then you became a slave to a loan shark. Okay, but if it eventually bites the bitch in her behind, because then she gets kidnapped. I'm not saying exactly that's what happened, but I don't know why I'm getting that energy. A very sneaky, fucked up energy. A lot of secrecy too. But I want to trust my intuition on this. I'll never distrust my intuition. I'm just not gonna go right out and say that's what happened. But I trust my intuition. I'm just gonna say that. So I'm gonna leave you there, guys. Yeah, this was very long, almost 2 hours. So my voice started to get tired. But for real. I'm gonna rest now. Anyways, I can't think of anything else. I think I covered everything that I had in mind to touch on. So I'm just gonna leave it there. Like, none of these men, they see the dark-skinned black woman as worthy to wife up. But the dark-skinned black woman, she excels, and she takes the dark-skinned black man with her. I mean, like, look at, what's her name? Shit, what's that bitch's name? The fuck is that chick's name? No, that's not her name. What the fuck is that chick's name? Fuck. That athletic girl. But there's so many of them, because you got Shalane Fraser, or whatever the fuck her name is. Shalane Fraser. Veronica Campbell. That other chick, man. Not Elaine Bailey. It's not. She looks like her, but I don't think it's her. Could it be her? I'm not. No. That chick, man. She's really thin. and kind of like toned or muscular, however you describe them women. But she got married too the other day. Not really recently, but I recently found out. And they're all married to dark-skinned black men. Veronica Campbell, I think her husband is an American, Veronica Campbell. But he's still a dark-skinned black man. But all these black men, in Jamaica, the moment they get some attention, it's like black women, dark-skinned black women are not in their league. I mean, like, you came from a black woman's pussy, a dark-skinned one at that. You hate your mama, plus you hate yourselves. You hate your mamas, and you hate yourselves. Fucking self-hating coon-ass ninjas. Fucking idiots. They all be with, if they're not Caucasian women, these are mongrels. Women who are mixed breeds. I cannot think of one who was actually really settled down with a woman who's a dark-skinned black woman. Not one. Not one. It's the truth. That's so sad. There was only Bob Marley. There was just only him. I can't think of any other. Okay? And yet these men, they be like singing songs to their mamas. Oh, mama, mama, love mama. Shut the fuck up. You don't even fucking know what love is, because, they don't even love themselves. But you want to love mama, mama. What the fuck? If you love your mama, you would want to settle down and, commit to a woman who reminds you of your mama. And that is to say, a dark-skinned black woman. Shut the fuck up about this mama. You love mama. You don't love mama. You don't see anything looking like mama worthy of settling down with. And it's quite as simple as that. And I don't feel sorry for a lot of them. They should be in debt up to their eyeballs. For real. So anyways, I'm going to leave that right there. I'm really done right now. So, namaste guys. If you have not yet subscribed, do subscribe. Like the video and share with your friends. Namaste.